when it comes to the case of that boy you've been texting that said that he was into you, the lie detector test determines that that was a lie. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. Hello. If you've been here before, what's up? Welcome back. My name is Bria K. And as y'all can see by the title today, y'all, we are just getting into how you thought he was feeling you, but he really wasn't, sis. And like how you can tell, all right? If y'all couldn't tell by my last story time, your girl had a lot of experience, and I just want to share that with y'all so y'all don't waste y'all time the way that I did, okay? So without further ado, here are 5 steps or 5 signs that he's just not that into you. The first sign that he is not into you, drum roll please, he tells you. He tells you. All right, so this can look like any variation of, oh, I'm just not ready for a relationship. Now is not a good time for me. I'm in a bad space and I'm just not ready for a relationship. Like, ladies, a man will tell you over and over and over again if he is just not like seeing you like that. Or even here's a tricky one that, you know, I kind of fell for. So if they say they're not trying to put a title on it. Girl, he's not trying to put a title on you. I guarantee if his wife come along or somebody he values enough, that title stuff ain't gonna matter. He gonna be wifing her up, fianceing her up, all that stuff within a matter of 6 to 12 months, right? So don't fall for that. Oh, we got some bond going on without a title. You know, I'm really not ready for a relationship. He's telling you that he's not that into you. He may think you're cute. He may think you got a nice badonky. But that doesn't mean he's into you as in, you know, maybe the level that you're into him where you want to be booed up, wifed up, you know, getting it right before Christ. Okay, that's the first sign. He tells you straight up in many different ways and languages. Okay. Number 2, when it comes to you and him, he's giving minimum effort. The minimal that he can do, the bare minimum that he could do, he does it. And you eat it up every time. I'm talking to myself because I used to too, but this looks like bare minimum in text. Maybe you always, have to text him first to get some conversation going. Or if he texts you, it's just, what you doing? Nothing to get to know you as a person, as a woman, as a beautiful woman of God that you are, okay? None of that, right? He's just giving you breadcrumbs. He doesn't plan dates. He doesn't put any effort into what it looks like when y'all spend time together. He's simply fine with sending you a text at 8 or 9 p.m. saying, come over, let's chill. Or let me come over, let's chill. All right, let's chill is code for you're just a placeholder. I'm bored right now. You might have a nice body or a nice face or some element that I like, but if it's always just let's chill and nothing more, please know and understand and hear that he's not that into you, all right? Men are created to pursue and put effort towards and court a woman that they find value in. So if he's not doing any of those things with you, he's not that into you. Just because y'all can kick it and hook up or whatever every few weeks means nothing. I guarantee you, like I said, once the woman comes along that he really wants to be with, oh, baby, he's taking her to Ruth's Chris. He's taking her on picnics. And it's not about the money spent. Again, it's the effort behind it, okay? So if all you've ever seen are the 4 walls of his bedroom, he's probably not into you. He's into your pants, okay? Step number 3. Now, this is a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow. It was hard for me to swallow as well, but he constantly talks about your body or your looks, all right? Listen, before you click off, all right? If all he talks about is your bodacious badonky or your voluminous melons, he's into your assets, okay? He's not into you, your soul, your spirit, your mind, the beautiful woman of God, again, that God created, the internal person. He's not into that. He's into seeing what you can do in 3D, okay? And after that, he might discard you or he might keep you around. Either way, if he only talks about your curves and how your lips just make him want to melt and your skin, just, like if that's all he talks about, he is not into you. Okay, he's not into you. He's into the outside, the surface level, and it's not gonna probably go further than that. Okay, that's what I say. I used to get caught up because when people saw me, or the dudes I used to date saw me, they always was talking about my looks and it gassed my head up. And I'm like, he just think I'm too fine, right? But they never made an effort to get to know my personality, my interests, my likes, my dislikes. And when I would be trying, they'd be like, what are you on? Like, why are you talking? I just want you to be beautiful. I just want you to, you know what I'm saying? So don't hear me saying that a man cannot compliment your beauty or compliment why he's attracted to you, right? But if it gets stuck there, he's probably not into you. So attraction can be the initial point of contact that he reaches out like, man, you're a beautiful young woman. What should follow that is, let me get to know you. Let's go out on a date and let me see if you're somebody I could see myself with, right? That's what should happen in theory. But if he gets caught up on your looks and your badonky and he turns you into a sneaky link, he don't like you. You're just a life-size doll that he can do things with, okay? I'm sorry to break it down like that, but it is what it is, all right? So number 4, this can kind of be tricky to identify, and he does not include you into the intimate areas of his life. So what does that look like, right? Well, if y'all have the kind of relationship where y'all are situationship, like where y'all talk or whatever, it looks like him never including you into future plans, like his life plans. You know, it's always about him, his, he, what he's gonna do. It's never we, us, ours. Sis, he doesn't see you in his future. Again, if he's serious about you, he'll include you somewhere in his plans. Another level of intimacy in his life that he may not include you in is including you around the people that he loves, or just his interests, like letting you into a deeper level than just the outside, right? So maybe y'all been sneaky links or just babe boo without a title for, let's just say 11 months, right? 11 months in, you still have never met his closest friends or any of his family. You don't really know what he does. Like, you don't know where he works. You don't know where he lives. Like, if he just keeps you out of his life or the things that make him him, he's probably not that into you, right? You might be a side chick. I ain't gonna lie to you. But men are very proud to present the women in their life that they value to those around them, right? They love to show it off. They love to show people that they did a good job when they find a wife. You know what I'm saying? So if he has made no efforts to introduce you to anybody or any aspects of his life, he's not that into you. All right, so last but not least, number 5, he is not willing to commit. He's not willing to commit, right? And our generation is so sneaky and so sly. And I really should say the devil is just so sneaky and so sly that he's made our generation believe in these sneaky links, these hit it and quit it, these one night, like every variation of everything but commitment, right? So you're good enough to call over at 10 p.m. for a quick, you know what I'm saying? Or you're good enough to, you know, maybe you're a rebound. He just got out of a relationship. So you're good enough to fill all these spaces, but you're never good enough to commit. Like, he's never going to be with you. He doesn't want to put a title to it. This kind of relates to number 1, but he never wants to commit to you, right? He may hit you with the, oh, I got trust issues. Oh, I got commitment issues. Oh, I got A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. Again, ladies, I've seen it and I've lived it. A man can tell you all these things, but when he meets the woman that he actually values and is actually into, that stuff fades away. He's gonna get it together for the woman he deems worth it, all right? It doesn't matter if he has trust issues. It doesn't matter if he has commitment issues. He's willing to either put those things aside or work on them to be with that woman, right? So don't fall for the okie doke. Okay, if he's not willing to commit to you, if you always have to ask, what are we, even though you're good enough to get in the bed with, if he can commit to your soul and create a soul tie by laying up with you in the bed, but can't commit to you in a relationship or, you know, wife you, he's definitely not into you. How are you good enough to commit your body and soul to a man through a quick link, okay? But he won't even commit to you in a relationship? Sis, you deserve better. You deserve so much better, okay? If you find yourself in any of these right now, it's okay. Just simply keep it pushing from dude, because you do deserve better. You know, step away from the dating scene. Focus on God. Find your identity in God. Find your value in God. You know what I'm saying? Pray. Get your physical health together. Like, it's so many other things you could be doing besides running behind somebody who doesn't value you enough to, you know, enough to commit to you and, you know, take you to the altar the way God intended, right? God never designed us for these hookups and these sneaky links that leave us all heartbroken, right? It was never meant for that, okay? So if y'all want a part 2 to this, because this is really just scratching the surface, let me know. If you've ever found yourself in one of these situations, I want to hear about it. I love talking about this stuff with y'all in the comments. We had a good time on the last video. If y'all still have not seen that, make sure you check it out. But other than that, I love y'all. I'll see y'all right back here. Slow down. I'll see y'all back here really, really soon. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And